This game for both Kyle and T-Gov here. Now our commentators are ready, and let's test this out. Peekaboo!
Is there
Nisha needs to be careful mid.
Oh, all right. We have the Shadow Strike applied. I believe a Fairy Fire was popped. Supreme Blink not up for 5 seconds. Going to get off the Scream of Pain. No mana to speak of as Nisha is just life leeching him away. This is going to be really close. The Shadow Strike continuing to tick him down as Supreme finally with that last blink. It is quite low range right now. Supreme.
Oh, that is...
Okay, blinks into 3 enemy heroes. And it's just going to get chopped down now. Pops the Fairy Fire. Another Scream of Pain, but not even remotely close to it. Very unfortunate. Nisha looks like he's going to take some heavy damage. The dive was there from Era. He's going to turn this around with the balance strike from Matumba, man. Great timing. And they find 2 kills as a result. Nisha, Maelstrom, I think, are the only 2, right? To begin the game as Monkey King taking off his perch here. There's a telekinesis onto the Queen of Pain, but the false promise will keep him alive for a little bit longer. Matumba Man looks to be super dead. A Sonic Wave will actually ensure that. Not sure if it was 100% needed.
Stolen
Sonic Wave was stolen. Yapzor with a 3-man Sonic Wave. It was green. It was delicious. It was beautiful. 2 for 1 right now. The multicast onto the Troll. He's going to pop that ult. Of course, they don't have false promise or anything like that to keep him alive any longer, so he will fall shortly after. And it looks like Nip is now on the run. It's a 2 for 2.
By getting a draw. That was weird phrasing, but they killed 2 cores. They lost a support and a core for it. And they got a tower. Very nicely done.
Yeah. Oh, Queen of Pain. Just getting harassed over and over. Just came back to the mid lane as Phoenix, Era. Looks like he's going to drop first here. And multicast again onto Supreme. He can't really fight right now as Saberlight used his roar, but to no avail. Will die shortly after. He's thinking about the ultimate. This would be actually going for it. The balance strike is there. Onto the roar. That was the TP from Yapzor. Great synergy here. Great communication. So we're going to see a smoke here from Secret as Nisha is leading the charge. Oh boy,
this is a good
right
pick.
into Charlie. Exorcism into the Fire Blast multicast. Mega dead. Zai with the random stomp onto trees, just making sure everyone knows he hates trees, which means he's going to be playing Timbersaw next game, most likely, as they find the Oracle as well. We know this. Nip still forcing the issue, though. Multicast again onto the Beastmaster. Puppy gets a nice Fire Blast off. BKB pop by Nisha. He's going to get Exorcism off. Sonic Wave to follow. Yules to keep the DP alive a little bit longer. Will attempt to kill this. The roar just in time as Era stuns the entirety of Team Secret, it feels like. Nisha's going to be the second fall. Both cores are dead. And with this, Nip should be able to help clean up. A nice stomp here from Zai, but it looks to be his death as well. Very beautiful fight from Nip.
It could technically get broken, and you can win the fight if it's a good one.
Ooh, Troll Warlord initiated
that's
on
a
the
good
start.
monkey.
Here comes the Wukong's command onto 2 heroes. Oracle doesn't have that Ghost Scepter, but he's going to die shortly after. Supreme blinks out to safety, and it looks like Secret are going to focus onto Saberlight's Beastmaster. Gets off the roar, but dies shortly after. So another wasted one in the grand scheme of things. And it was stolen again by Yapzor. Matumba Men leading the way. They know the general vicinity that Nip is in. Puppy's going to break. Gets off the ward. We can see plain and clear. He did not multicast. 75%. He did not multicast, ladies and gentlemen. It happened. Buff stomp onto Supreme. He's going to get caught off guard again. The Sonic Wave finishes him off. And with that, will Nip try to back? No, they're going to continue on as the buyback is here from the Queen of Pain. False promise on Charlie. Maybe a little bit prematurely as Saberlight getting completely focused inside the Monkey King ult. Egg did go all the way through the animation, so stuns the entirety of Team Secret, but Era is just going to fall very shortly after. And I believe that was the Beastmaster ult again being stolen and used on his own team. Charlie looks to be donezo. 4-0 as Secret. Sorry, 5-0 with the buyback from Quap. I mean, that haste rune and Bloodlust effect.
Poking Charlie while they jump the back line.
Yeah, Beastmaster still has the roar. Supreme looks like he's going to help finish off Puppy here, but there's the jump in. Sonic Wave is used by Supreme with the BKB activated. Nisha gets off Exorcism. Troll's going to pop his ult and stay alive, but for how long is the question? Matumba Man gets the Wukong's command off. There's the false promise from Charlie. Onto Charlie, I should say, is Matumba Man. Will he lose the Aegis? See if Troll War will be able to live any longer here. He gets popped after the false promise ends. Does have buyback. But this Exorcism being up for a decent amount of duration now. Suneko is deleted off the map. Troll Warlord buys back into the game, but there's the patented multicast from Puppy. Charlie getting some heals. Hoof stomp, the fake in from Zai. Looks like they'll be able to get another kill here as Matamaman getting quite low. He's going to get healed a little bit. Looks like he might go down to that dot. We'll see that the Phoenix egg is basically impossible to kill at this point. Matamaman did live as a result of the heals coming out.
He stole it on Yaps.
He stole egg! He did it!
He actually got it.
Basically impossible, he says.
Maybe with lens, and he doesn't have the catch.
Yes. I was gonna say.
Really quick. I don't. Well, that's a
Zai
full
died,
heal.
but the balance strike deletes the buyback on the Oracle. Looks like Era is next, and this could be the beginning and end of game 1. Although DP gets roared, so they will find a very important kill. So Secret might have to back now. Yapzor TP's out to safety, leaves Matamaman, who just wants to man fight his way to base. BKB TPs. And he steals Sonic away.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Puppy?
Puppy's gonna be found out here. The
He's
roar
tanky.
is there.
He stole
He did not
Axis,
steal
though.
it this time. Yep, Axis, unfortunate, but it is the Aghanim's Axis, so he could use that to full effect as Troll Warlord. Still with the Aegis intact inside the Wukong's command. That's a level 25 talent one. And Zai getting beat down as the egg will break here. Not break, but hatch. I guess that's the right way to talk about it. Centaur buys back into the game as it looks like Ogre Magi. Puppy will have to die and buy back. They still want to fight. Nisha pops the Shivas. Still has his BKB. It's a 7-second one.
Oh,
And this is on the run. Balance strike onto 2. Hoof stomp to follow. There's the stolen egg again. Are you serious? And they're going to finally kill the Nip egg. They do have buybacks in full, as Beastmaster will be the 4th to fall. Fortification. Quap is sitting on 8k gold, by the way. I don't think he's going to have time to go shopping either. There's the roar. Matumba Gonna stay safe for now, but the Sonic Wave completely decimates him. Charlie's gonna use his Abyssal Blade on top of the Death Prophet. Pops the BKB finally. There's the Stampede. And it looks like Supreme is gonna continue on here. Shadow Strike will slow. And Charlie is gonna attempt to beat down Nisha. The Lotus Orb is applied, and Matamaman did buy back into the game, by the way. It's going to be showing here. He gets off his ult, but the Death Prophet's going to die. We'll buy back into the game. Exorcism is still up. Abyssal Blade onto the Beastmaster. He's going to eat his cheese. He's going to attempt to get out, but he's going to get bashed inside that Wukong's command. So Matamaman will claim him. That is a dieback Beastmaster. False Promise applied to Charlie, but there's not a whole lot these supports can do at this point. Blinking in is Supreme with a 9,000 gold. Unfortunately, that gold does not apply to your damage in any way, shape, or form. Charlie, finally, the False Promise ends, and he dies shortly after. 120 seconds on the deck. Looks like Nip will be falling here and taking the first loss in this best-of-3 series. But well fought. I still can't get over how much gold Supreme is sitting on.
Yeah.
GGs are called. Ay, ay, ay. Whew.
Yeah. I don't know if it would have made a difference if he could have had another S-tier item in that slot. It looks like he wanted to get Octarine. I don't think that's the difference maker there. They were...
True.
Not denying that, but Nip are showing that they can hang, they can fight. We had a good game coming in.
Exactly.
But it's time for us to get into the
Thank you,
game.
thanks.
We've got Cinderella and Sunsfan ready to get involved in this one once again. I've got no peekaboo for you guys, but what do you make of the game
Thank
coming out
God.
this way? Whoa, whoa, this disrespectful. Do you guys like Jazzy Jeff? Answer correctly.
For the time lapse, the last 4 seconds, I can't even remember. Something to that effect, but so you're saying because there's no actual like straight up burst damage, Seneco's gonna
Missed
get
that
first
one.
blood in the top lane.
It's 5 seconds, by the way, the time lapse. Here.
Has the DD, but Aether Remnant is there. And TP support from Seneco. Inkswell, we can get this stun off. Will we have enough? Ooh. Does that actually go off like that? That's interesting. Era getting breathe fired. Nisha no longer in range for him, so we'll have to catch up the old-fashioned way. We'll give up, though, and apply more pressure to Grimstroke. He's getting surrounded here. Supreme has finally found his way to the mid lane. There's the Matamaman ult, the haunt to come through. Seneco's gonna live. They're gonna try to force all this pressure onto the Ember Spear, but the Remnant is available. He will live a little bit longer. Looks like it's gonna be a 2-for-1, and the Dragon Knight does. And
Still very
the farm
curious
on
what
Weaver.
he gets on
Who,
Weaver, what he queues up next.
Okay.
Yapzor getting dove.
Zor. Yeah, Inkswell is available, and here's the combo, but there's a double TP incoming. Yapzor will be saved thanks to the Aphotic Shield. Saberlight gonna Shikuchi away. Coddle was taken out. A little bit out of position there. For Puppy. Nisha gonna use Dragon Form. Will Nip want to continue with this is the question. Saberlight will Shikuchi to safety. They're actually surrounding him. inside their tier 1 tower. Yapzor again a Photic Shield. There's the time-lapse keeping the Weaver alive. No, he dies right afterwards, actually. Seneko getting Haunted Eye. He's going to attempt to TP out. Will be successful, surprisingly enough. Supreme, no remnants up at the moment. And the CS, in terms of net worth, actually, he's got quite the lead on Naga as well. He's got quite the lead on everybody, in fact. Here comes Charlie. They're just going to spot out Matumba.
Puppy's in trouble. He is
inside the trees here. Yeah. Puppy is Dunzo. The Inkswell finishes him off. He's going to buy back into the game, surprisingly enough. He does have his ultimate to work with, Nisha. Spirit Vessel is already applied, but the Aphotic Shield instantly dispels. And there is Puppy's ult. Matumba Man's going to be saved as a result, but he's getting relatively low. Supreme's going to jump in with his remnants. Will not find a kill, however. Era is the only one to die on the side of Nip, so it's a 1-for-1 with a buyback onto the Coddle. Seneko TP's out.
Oh,
Charlie's going to be a big kill, but the Song of Siren saves him. He's ticking down very low thanks to the Dragon Knight, but will live. And now Supreme and Saberlight and Seneko. Thought he TP'd out. I guess not. Going to get the Soulbind onto 2. Do they have anything to follow it up by? No, it's just going to use for the slow, if nothing else. Saberlight attempting to do as much damage as possible with time-lapse into the tier 1 tower, looking for Matumba Man, but the Aphotic Shield again saving another member. The Dragon Knight build. He's going BKB, but went Shadowblade first. What do you think of this build? So my assumption is you initiate in Shadowblade form, haunt in afterwards, and try to find kills as Zai is
he didn't even pop
does...
his ult, but they found Nisha. That's bigger.
Yeah, he's at half HP. The Soulbind onto 2, and his TP is no longer there. So this is going to be an easy kill at the end of the day on 2 heroes, 2 cores, in fact. And Yapzor looks to be the third.
He'll be fine.
Yeah, he's going to get disrupted, but will Shikuchi out? Doesn't look like they have any vision. Is that a normal? Yeah, Yapzor getting initiated on, but here comes the Will-O-Wisp onto 2 heroes, but they're both going to get outside of it. So Secret's going to attempt to go back in, but the Song of the Siren will be used, and now the Will-O-Wisp is gone. See if they can go on top of this. No, they're actually going to potentially retreat here. Saberlight is found. Will be brought down by the Keeper of the Light, it looks like. So it's a 1-for-2 as Secret will continue, and they will find a third in the form of Supreme. So
Radiance,
nice fight overall, and that's the Radiance reveal.
Line.
We'll see if that comes into play at all during the rest of this game. Nisha already getting drained heavily. Forced to disrupt him is Yapzor. He's going to have 3 dragons as a result. Era jumps in with the Astral Step. There's the Will-O-Wisp used onto 2 heroes, as unfortunately Puppy dies within the Will-O-Wisp. The fastest Ignis was not enough for him. Soulbind onto 2. BKB popped by the Dragon Knight. They're just going to turn onto Era. He easily melts. Yapzor in the meantime getting healed by Zai. Supreme still working on the Aghanim Scepter. He's going to get silenced here. Essence Ring is popped again. Naga Siren getting extremely low. Has the Song of the Siren. We'll have to pop it here very shortly, but the Inkswell keeps him safe. And I'm going to turn this back around as Matumba Man, very low, drops to the deck. 3-for-1 with the buyback coming from Era. And this looks to be a very close team wipe here in favor of Nip. Nisha, this mana drain is just destroying Secret.
But looks like they're just on the hunt for Nisha. He's fine. He has the sentry ward. He got out.
He is good to go. Oh, he's ensnared.
Actually, he has to BKB.
He's getting surrounded. Zai is coming for moral support, among other things. Soulbind. It's going to be on both of them. And yeah, with that BKB and Dragon Form activate, I believe Nip will probably just back here. After Will-O-Wisp used, they're trying to get the Weaver. Nice blinding light back into the Will-O-Wisp. So Weaver's dead, and Nip will be forced to retreat. I mean, you popped a big ultimate and BKB. I feel like getting out of there was the right choice here. They might find some more, though. Dragon Tail connects onto Seneko.
Oh, too late on the song.
Too late. That's a big ultimate on the side of Nip down now, as Era is completely surrounded here. That is his last Astral Step. We'll get an Aether Remnant down, but feels like these are somewhat unnecessary deaths.
Yeah, this is really bad, because now they can't even steal the Roche with Song of the Siren. Yeah, I mean, what if, right? What if he gets in on top of the Spectre with this Silver Edge? Can they, or on top of the Dragon Knight? Can they kill the hero? Or not? There's Spectre can haunt away, there's Manta, there's Dragon.
Will-O-Wisp, they're gonna find Supreme. No, the Yule's counter is here. It's gonna remnant up to the high ground and will live as a result. That was very close. Very, very close. And
looks like the supports might be in trouble, though. Good Glimmer.
yeah, Yapzor. Taking some damage here from Saberlight. As the fight's a bit scattered right now. YapzOr is taking the brunt of the damage, though. He's going to disrupt himself. We'll see if he ends up living through the day. Era getting quite low as well. Dragon Knight soulbound and destroyed. That's his dragon form down. Will come back with the Aegis, but it's a mere mortal, unfortunately for him. He's going to get taunted right off the bat by the Aether Remnant. Matumba Man trying to take some damage. He has the cheese, so will stay alive for a long period of time unless they're able to lock him down. And the Weaver is going to be saved by Song, and Nip looks like they're just going to retreat. Or are they? They're just
Silver
repositioning
Edge.
so Weaver can stay very safe. Supreme trying to apply as much pressure as possible onto the Spectre. Still has his cheese available. Nisha is the one that's in real peril here.
Does he want to give the cheese to Nisha here?
It's going to be close, but
Nope.
Doesn't move any items to the backpack. So that is 4-4-1. Nip again.
It's
Then
just,
you
if
don't
you have
do
BKB
damage.
League, yeah, what are you? What's your purpose?
What's your purpose? Yes, your purpose is to survive, you see. The name of the game is DK. So much damage being applied to him right now. He is invised. Not sure if they have vision. There's the dust, though. And, oh, nice disruption from YapzOr. Matumba Man, soulbound to the DK, I believe. And they're going to take a lot of damage as a result. Charlie getting extremely low now. He's going to get bashed, as is Manta and Song still up. Holding on to both.
Man, he is
It's
patient with that
Silver
song.
Edge. Yes, he is.
Okay,
They
well-
could go back in. His heart is regenerating now.
Oh, this is a big turnaround if they get Nisha. Oh, they dropped the sentry
Dragon
first.
Tail. He's going to blink out before any damage is applied. YapzOr and Zai might be in a little bit of trouble. Zai had to pop his borrowed time kind of early here. Matumba Man's still fighting. Let's see if they actually want to continue here. Remember, Cheese is still on Matumba Man. Charlie taking the brunt of the damage. There's a big Will-O-Wisp on several heroes. Charlie trying to get off his song, but he's getting stun locked inside the Will-O-Wisp, and he is dead for 90 seconds. No buyback to speak of. And here comes Secret.
Secret are playing this really, really well. The way they're weaving around.
Onto Seneko. Disruption cancels the TP. They're going for more. Supreme taking the brunt of the damage, and the Dragon Tail is enough with the right clicks of both heroes. He drops the Gem of True Sight as well. As finally Seneko falls, we'll buy back into the game. And this is, I mean, that's kind of a massive thing. Obviously, everything else is up for. Oh no, Will-O-Wisp is still down. Let's see if they want to fight or not. There's the Hex onto Zai. Oh, looks like Era just gets blown up very, very fast. Force staff
the
to keep
Abyssal
Zai
as well.
safe. Matumba Man jumps in with the Abyssal. Saberlight has the time lapse in place, but will be full HP as a result. And he's still taking heavy damage here. Ember Spirit is just going left, right, and center all over the map. He's very fast. Very hard to actually stun that hero. Speaking of stunning heroes, Weaver is getting really low. They don't have vision to finish them off, though. Saberlight will have to go back to base now. The break apply the DK, but again, the save on disruption. They have ways to deal with this. And now
Charlie
the
has
chase
the
is
song
onto
right
Charlie.
now.
He has the song. He gets stunned, though. This could be the game right here. It's going to be close. And down he goes again. GG is called. Wow. Secret wins 2-0.
This was a really great series to watch. This was very entertaining Dota. I think once again, NIP, it's not a bad showing in this game. I don't think they should feel too down about their performance in either game. There are definitely mistakes in the replay to look at, but there is for both teams.